Okay, so today we kind of got a request on a phone call actually, and so I thought I would do this. We had some law enforcement guys that were interested to see what our 308 175 grain bullet would do through windshield glass at 100 yards. So we've done the 15-yard test and we've shown that, but 100 yards is a little bit different story. So we wanted to kind of prove what our bullet can or cannot do, and so we're here at the range. And you can kind of see up the way there exactly where I'm at. I've got a little tower set up kind of up high there, and it's 100 yards exactly to the target here from an elevated position. The glass itself is set, I've got 3 slots here, so I have 25, 30, 35 degrees. So I've got this set at 30. Obviously it's a little bit lower than a standard windshield would be, but we're at a pretty good pitch. But this is pretty realistic for what our law enforcement guys may or may not have to deal with if they have to take out somebody that's in a car. So we've kind of got it lined up. We're going to give it a shot. First thing we're going to do is we're going to set up a target, and we're going to set up that target so that we see to make sure our zero is right where it needs to be. And then once we get done with that, then we'll shoot through the glass. So that's kind of how we're starting this thing out. Okay, so we have our target ready. It's me and Zombie Steve, and I'm going to try to put one in his forehead because everybody knows you can't kill zombies by hitting him in the chest. I don't even know why they have a target here. It makes zero sense. Every time I've had to kill a zombie, it's always been through the head, and that's why I like to keep it. So we're going to test my zero, see if I can hit him in the forehead, and then we'll go to my gel shot. So me and Zombie Steve, out. Well, I hit it. Let's see what it did. Okay, so we hit the gel block. We hit a little bit high into the left side of the gel block. I got a pretty terrible wind today, but it's no excuse. I should have hit it a little bit more square. But the cool thing is that you kind of get to see, since it's close to the top of the gel block, you really get to see the damage that it does. And you know, the penetration is right to here, basically. And this is a 16-inch block, so we're looking at 14 inches of penetration. And when we get a little bit closer here to the end of this, I'll bring the camera over and we can kind of show what this thing's doing. But basically, it didn't deviate at all. So when it went through that windshield, it hit the same angle of impact. It went, same point of aim. So it's not like the bullet deviated or moved when it went through the glass, like it hit left or right or up or down. That bullet went straight through that glass. And so basically a 100-yard shot. Bullet went through, did what it's supposed to do. Windshields are kind of the killer of bullets. If you're not familiar with shooting on windshields, a lot of times bullets will deviate left, right, up, or down, depending on what that bullet's made of. They can have difficulty keeping a jacket on and causing any damage whatsoever. A lot of times they'll actually fold inside of each other, and then it's just a solid slug going through. A lot of the bonded jackets are bonded to the jacket so the bullet doesn't just explode on impact. Our bullets will go through the windshield, but that jacket's starting to peel back, and the core material is what allows it to cause so much damage on the other side of that windshield. If it was just ordinary lead and that jacket peeled off the way ours does, it may not even kill whoever's behind on the other side or take them down or whatever you want to use for verbiage. I prefer kill because if you're trying to shoot somebody in the head, you're obviously trying to kill them. Even Zombie Steve knows that. So, but let's bring this, I'm going to bring this gel block over here. And Shauna, you'll kind of have to tell me if you can focus in on this. But when you look at the end here, you can see that that's getting impacted with several pieces of that core. So that jacket has come off, and I would venture to say you will not find that jacket in this gel block at all. So what's doing this damage is the core, and this particular core is made up of tungsten. And tungsten is very abrasive, but we've also found that a lot of other metals are very abrasive as well. This one just so happens that it's made to fly just like a Sierra Match King. It's a 175 grain bullet, so it's people that are used to 30 cal know that. That's a normal weight. But you can see that this tissue right through here is completely gone. There's a place basically this big around all the way through this where this is just channeled, and you can kind of see it right there, to where, you know, when it's got the bulk of its damage is within 9 to 10 inches. Now we've got some pieces that are going out here as well and some here, but that bullet has done enough damage to stop whatever needs to stop on the other side. And obviously we didn't have any barriers on the other side of the windshield, like blue jeans or whatever, like, you know, because I know a lot of people people wear ski masks made out of blue jean material because it's just awesome. And that's usually whenever you find a guy that's robbing a liquor store or whatever, he wears a blue jean mask. But we didn't do that, so I'm sorry about that. Apologize. But anyway, we killed the zombie. And I think that's a pretty good testament to what our bullets can actually do in a law enforcement situation, or you know, in a hunting situation. Obviously, these things are pretty good on game. So, till next time, thanks.